realistic display. Another small detail that might be overlooked is how the holes and edges on the screen look. In comparison with LCD screens, OLED screens give you an amazing visual experience. In terms of function, Realme X7 5G features always-on display, so you can see important information at a glance, thanks to its Super AMOLED screen. The Super AMOLED screen also features a fast unlock in-display fingerprint sensor. Compared with an external sensor, not only does the in-display placement feel more natural, but also enables you to unlock your phone with damn fingers. In terms of basic parameters, the 6.4-inch Samsung Super AMOLED screen achieves full HD resolution and a touch sampling rate of up to 180 Hz, improving responsiveness while gaming. The display features a peak brightness of 600 nits, enabling users to see the screen clearly even in bright sunlight. It also sports DC light dimming function, anti-flicker in low brightness option, and anti-fatigue eye protection. As they say, an outstanding screen not only improves display effect, it also elevates the overall user experience. Now, let's talk about camera upgrades. With Realme X7 5G, its main camera features a solid hardware with a 64-megapixel ultra-clear sensor, an f1.8 large aperture lens combined with Pixel 4-in-1 technology means that a single pixel can reach 1.4 micron. This provides excellent image quality for night shots and gives you ultra-clear and rich details in every picture. We also have something for those who enjoy the post-editing process. In the 64-megapixel mode, you will have the freedom to compose and crop as much as you like, without losing pixels and jeopardizing the image quality, just like a small telephoto lens. In addition to image quality, the camera also features rich imaging functions, whether it's the upgraded Nightscape, Chroma Boost, or the selfie camera. Let's take a look at these pictures. Whether you're shooting scenery or portraits, it's a piece of cake for Realme X7 5G. Here, I'd like to highlight our Portrait Super Nightscape mode. This mode preserves sharpness while reducing noise. The image is beautified while retaining facial details. We are also bringing the three filters, Cyberpunk, Flamingo, and Modern Gold, to give you more options for photography. In terms of photo effects, there's really very little difference between the flagships that are on the market. We all know that when it comes to video, it's all about actual performance. Realme X7 5G supports up to 4K video at 30 FPS. As for slow motion videos, the device supports 1080p HD recording at up to 120 FPS. The camera also supports a cinema mode that features an ultra-wide 21:9 ratio. Users can manually adjust exposure, white balance, and other shooting parameters and directly edit the video on Realme Soloop app. With Realme X7 5G, it is easier than ever to shoot a blockbuster from your phone. This is one such video. Pretty impressive, isn't it? Our UIS video stabilization has always been one of our key video technologies, and here it's seen on both the front and the rear cameras. Realme X7 5G features the upgraded UIS Max video stabilization, providing users with a larger viewing range and improved stabilization. That's what the camera on Realme X7 5G is capable of. A 64-megapixel ultra-high-definition main camera with cinema mode and a slew of other incredible features that you can play around with to shoot amazing photos and videos. Let's sum up the Realme X7 5G, shall we? A chic, lightweight device that boasts an excellent camera, delivers outstanding performance, and features a large capacity flash charging battery. India's first smartphone to feature the 7nm Dimensity 800U processor that provides a guaranteed smooth performance. Combined with a 64-megapixel Ultra HD main camera and Super AMOLED screen, this device is a feast for the senses. With the 50-watt supercharged charger and a large 4310 mAh battery that perfectly fits into the sleek 8.1 mm thick 176 gram body, this phone is fun to play with and feels just right in your hand. Also, we unveiled one surprise earlier, but we have an even bigger one to show you. We'll tell you all about it when we reveal the price of Realme X7 5G. So stay tuned. Now let's have a recap with the product video.
Realme X7 5G, future in style. Realme, dare to leap.
This was the Realme X7. In terms of both configuration and design, the X series brings different surprises every time. We present to you today the Realme X7 Pro 5G. With a new addition to the X series, we also bring revolutionary design and appearance that goes beyond the name of the smartphone. As we just said, our X series is centered on trendy design. We believe that a good design has the ability to resonate with users through personalized expression. Let me share Realme X7 Pro 5G design journey. First, the design philosophy. So what is trend-setting design for Realme? With Dare to Leap philosophy, Realme advocates a bold design with attitude. What you're wearing and carrying resembles your attitude. Realme users want to keep things real and express a sincere attitude and opinion. That's the exact trendy attitude that Realme wants to convey. The attitude of being able to express oneself and stay real to it. X7 Pro 5G has incorporated this attitude into the design by introducing a new iridescent color. It is bright and catchy. And we want to bring the Dare to Leap attitude to more users because we believe no one can define the young generation. They should be diverse and outstanding. We encourage everyone to stay true to themselves and stand out in their lives. This beautiful variant, we name it Fantasy. Bold design is not just about printing your brand slogan on the phone, it's about the colors which we have carefully selected and tuned. The challenges we have faced with materials, paintings and hand feel. The appreciations Realme has received from users on design speak for the time we have spent behind the design. Our ID department came up with this brilliant idea after back and forth for over 5 times. The R&D of Realme X7 Pro 5G took almost 8 months, multiple proof checks, extensive external and internal research to finally choose this color. It was then tuned to its best to make it look unique and more attractive. We spent another 400 hours to tune the color and come up with the final finishing of the smartphone. X7 Pro as a 5G smartphone is super light, super slim and super eye-catchy. Behind it is a super complicated design technique. To put it simply, it's 2 + 2 + 1, which we call it the double grain, double plated and anti-glare glass technique. First, 2 different textures are joined together to create a multi-layered texture, then covered with 2 coatings to create a flow of psychedelic color, and finally an AG glass is used to enhance the visual and tactile texture of the glass surface. In addition to the iridescent color Fantasy, we also have another color, the Mystic Black. Black is classic, and I've seen from my social media that many users are asking for this pure yet premium color. To make our Mystic Black X7 Pro differentiated from other black color smartphones in the market, and unlike the traditional gradient color, we focus the light onto the center of the circle through the changing characteristics of the 360-degree Fresnel lens. And then the refracted chain starts from the center of the circle to the edge. Light is different from different angles, enabling the simple color to be instantly filled with abundant transitions and changes. The color is pure when you're far and diverse when you're close. The valuable thing about the Fresnel lens is its malleability. You must be thinking that if the body design alone is stacked with several layers, will it make the phone very heavy? No, it doesn't. The depth of the Realme X7 Pro 5G is only 8.5 mm and the weight is only 184 grams. But how is this possible? Firstly, we have used the new ultra-thin fingerprint module, which is 91% thinner than its predecessor and takes less space. It greatly helps the stacking of whole machine and improves the recognition rate and accuracy. And of course, the Super AMOLED also makes it thinner. To be truly thin, there must be a concerted effort from both inside and outside. Therefore, on the external midframe, we used a complete waistline curve which is inspired by the design of a sports car. This design is not only visually thinner, but also more comfortable to hold in the hand. This is the new look of the Realme X7 Pro 5G. Its design features the attitude of hip and the trendy, the best craftsmanship in the industry, combined with weight reduction design from both inside and outside, which presents a slim and light 5G flagship that feels wonderful in the hand. Now let's talk about the display. It is a flexible screen. The flexible screen that we usually encounter are all 3D curved because hard screens can't be curved. Only the flexible ones can. In addition to the depth, another feature of the flexible screen is the COP packaging process for X7 Pro 5G. This process, compared to the COF process of any ordinary OLED hard screen, has a 10% thinner frame, resulting in an adorable small chin. During the pre-launch, some users commented that this might be the best looking chin for a phone. Let's be confident and remove the word might from it. It is indeed the best looking chin for a phone. This luxurious screen not only makes a major contribution to its appearance, but also brings significant enhancement to the display and touch experience. First of all, it has a 120Hz high refresh rate. The ultra-high refresh rate is capable of displaying twice more screen information than a normal screen, resulting in a more natural and smooth display transition. At the same time, compared to a high refresh rate LCD screen, it significantly reduces shadow, resulting in a clearer display. Many might ask, how many 120Hz applications does it support? Are there hundreds of them? Let's put it this way, that except for some video and game apps, Realme X7 Pro 5G supports almost all third-party apps with 120Hz. And our principle is, if smooth is what we're after, we'll go smooth all the way. The Realme X7 Pro 5G screen has a sampling rate of 240 Hz, and the shortest reaction time for touch is only 4 milliseconds. We may not feel it through statistics, so we suggest you take it out for a spin and then decide. The Realme X7 Pro 5G also supports a 4096 level of brightness control and the lowest brightness of 2 nits, so you can play with your phone secretly without hiding under the covers. The advantage of this screen is that it's thin and light in every aspect. The luminous material of the Samsung E3